let's go ahead and talk about, I think, one of the high or low points of the media circus last week. Of course, we got to talk about the Maple Leafs, but I think it's actually warranted here. So Radko Gudas launches a knee missile into Austin Matthews. He's handed a 5-game suspension. He got, 5-10 and tossed from that game, and Matthews is out with a grade 3 MCL tear. So Mac, your impressions, first of all, on the hit, but then on the sussy after we heard about the injury.
Yeah, it's a really bad hit. I don't think there's really any sugarcoating that. It's not a good one. I guess I'm okay with 5. I would have probably been okay with a little more, but I'm not like, I don't think it's egregious that it was only 5. I don't know. Where do you stand on if it was enough?
I was with you when I was like, I'm surprised this wasn't more given the history here, but I didn't realize that his last suspension was pre-COVID. It was in 2019. So I didn't realize that it had been a while.
Yeah, that is true. People think of him as a goon, but he's not like, I mean, he'll blow you up, but
for sure.
Usually he's pretty okay about it last couple of years.
Yeah, it optically it didn't look good. Like he's absolutely leading with the knee. It doesn't look great. It looks even worse when he makes contact and Matthews' knee goes full bird mode and bends backwards. But yeah, I mean, really hope AM34 is okay. They basically said obviously done for the year. I hope he's good to go for training camp at least. So, but just not what the Leafs needed to end their season at all. And then
no, and you got to feel for Matthews too. Like just the season that he's had, man. I mean, what's crazy about this? I'm saying that, and he also won a gold medal this year. So
correct.
Like, that's fucking awesome. But I mostly just mean from the standpoint of like how that fan base has treated him this year. It's to me, it's totally unwarranted. I know that he scored 60 goals that one time, or damn near almost 70 goals that one time. But like, just cause your guy's got 30, he's got like 30 goals and 30 assists. That's not like a bad.
It's not bad at all.
I don't know. I don't think it's. I think it's bullshit the way that they've. I forget who it was. What's his name? Hayes on the TSN or whatever, who was like, we actually don't know what kind of guy we have anymore, or like we don't know who he is, and it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. You guys are so stupid.
It genuinely makes me feel like there's like a boardroom or a meeting room every morning where they're just like spinning a wheel and they're like, what are we gonna blame on this team now? Because they're just coming up with new shit every day. But I think the most telling point of that whole incident is the lack of response from the Maple Leafs team themselves when their captain is, doubled over on the ice, clutching his knees, clearly not doing well, and no one does a fucking thing about it.
Yeah, I mean, the photo, you could see Nylander standing in the back, just like, am I supposed to... Like, he just looks clueless.
It's not a good look, and I know some of the players have said something in the media because, of course, the media's had to ask them about this. But
I know Riley came right out and said, I don't think he was even on the ice either.
I don't think so.
But he was like, I should have been in there. It's like, I guess, man.
Yeah, I was listening to Biz on the TNT panel last time he was on there, and I think he made a good point. He's like, I like, there's no excuse there. Like, if you see your captain on the ice, it's drop the gloves, drop the stick, and just take the penalty or whatever they throw at you. Like,
yeah, and I know
like your season's over. You're not fighting for a playoff spot. Who cares?
Yeah, and they'll all want to say, well, I didn't get a good look at it and whatever. And it's kind of like it doesn't matter really.
No, it doesn't.
Until afterwards. You can figure that out later. But at the very least, just go in there and like just grab a guy and like just kind of even if you don't fight him right then and there, do something.
Like, I'm not saying that William Nylander has to drop the gloves with Radko Gudas, but at least get up in his face.
Get in there, and the ref will come in and bail you out anyway. And then you can go back to the bench. You can look at it, and then then you can send Domi or whoever the fuck you want to actually deal with it later in the game. But like, it just they didn't do shit. And that's
not at all
inexcusable.
And then you look at like what happens, like a week prior in Buffalo when Dahlin gets run over and the whole team just goes absolutely sideways. So, I think it's pretty telling about how things are going there. So. Once again, I don't know what they need to do, but definitely feel for Matthews on that one.